Welcome to 11958 Lusher Road. So you have an extremely long driveway for exiting Lusher Road. As you know, it is a busy street, but you can have an element of safety. You might want to put something up, maybe a flag on that mailbox so people don't pass up your home if you choose to buy this home. It is right next to Victorian Village, so if they go to Victorian Village, you've already missed the house. Just giving you an idea of the driveway space. It is a 2-car garage on a nice sized lot. Okay? And over on this side, there are some orange little arrows that are pointing like airbrushed into the ground. That leads me to believe that there has been a survey on this property. So it lets you kind of know where maybe your property line is and where a water line runs. That's what it looks like. So very, very nice backyard. So let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to go inside. And while we're on the front, we'll take a look at some of the things on an exterior that we'll pay attention to. A lot of these things will also come up on an inspection. So the siding doesn't look bad. They've got gutter extenders so that the water runs away from the home, which prevents it from getting down into your foundation and into the basement area. It looks like they've already made some updates, maybe that have been brought up by the county. I don't have the age of the roof, but I do believe that it's probably somewhere toward the middle of its life. It doesn't look horrible. I don't see a bunch of pops or curls or anything. But again, this is something that will come up on the inspections. It is a wood porch. No screen door, so you might want to, over time, add you a screen door. Porch appears to be solid. Looks like they might be putting up this swing thingy here. Okay. And again, from the porch, you can see the street, the highway. Let's see what it sounds like when we go inside. I know you can hear the highway from on the exterior, but let's see how quiet it is when we get inside here. Smells good. So we'll get some lights on as we walk through the property. Pretty door. So let me first just turn on some lights and then we'll talk further from here. Let me get it. Looks like a lot of space. So we'll definitely talk in detail about this home as we walk through. So many lights, I can't tell where to turn anything on it. Alrighty. So let's just start from back here since we're over in this little corner here. Okay. They've got some great lights in this house. All the little bougie ones. All right, so this might be off of the garage. Yes, a very, very, very busy garage. It is a 2-car garage. Kind of weird though, sorry. Even though it's a 2-car, it's not as deep as you would think. Because they've got so many items in there. All right. So this is the room that is off the garage. It does have a door that leads to the exterior, which is the side of the house facing the rear. A step into the driveway, okay? It also has its own doorbell. So, Mom, you want your own access? This might be your space. They have put in some new windows. It just looked like they reused some of the trim, but these are newer windows, appearing to be energy efficient. I don't see anything in the ceilings in this room that lead me to have any belief that there's any water intrusion or anything here. So this would be the bathroom in this room. There's not a shower or a tub, so it is just a half bath. Okay. Decent size. It does have an attic fan. Attic fans are good for the whole house. Here's the turn on off for the attic fan. Now from this room, you're going to walk into the kitchen. Okay. And there is a basement here, which we'll go down and check out after. So as you walk into the kitchen, of course, you'd put your dining room table here. You've got granite countertops, electric stove, shaker style cabinets, okay. They love pretty lights. So I'm not sure if they're like completely done with things, but as you can see here, they've done some taping and mudding and such and haven't finished painting around in this area. So I want to make sure that we call that out just so that you'll see. Good space in the cabinets. Just give you an idea of the backsplash. Again, electric stove that stays with the property. Stainless steel appliances, okay? Dishwasher, and they all are LG. I don't know if this screen works. Oh, it does. Oh, it leads me to believe that somebody might still live here occasionally. Okay? This looks like a Samsung. It is a Samsung. I know my stuff. Okay? Good sized pantry. Again, kitchen pantry. This is the front of the house. So your dining table would sit here, but it is the front of the house. And there's an additional pantry area here. Okay? So again, this is your kitchen area. It does have a really nice deck off of the back. So we will go out and take a look at that shortly. A wonderful sized yard. Your kids will absolutely love that space. Now let's talk some other things, okay? So aesthetics and cosmetic and all of that, right? So I believe that when they did renovations to this home, maybe they just opened up a few spaces so it wasn't so compartmentalized, because when I look up at the ceiling lines here, it leads me to believe that maybe this was a squared off kind of kitchen. And as you can see here, and you can see here, so maybe they opened up the space to give you this open concept, okay? That doesn't necessarily mean that there's anything going on in the roof, but it's something that we still want to point out to you. Again, this is the purpose for doing the inspection. The inspectors will pull anything out that is abnormal. But my belief is they opened up this room to give it an open flow, removed walls, added lights up in the area, and that is the reason why you see that up in the ceiling. Some people may not pay attention to that, but it's my job to point it out to you, just so if you notice that in the ceiling line is probably because they took this square area and opened it up. Okay? The floors seem pretty solid. I don't feel a lot of movement or squeaking, or not that the room isn't square. As you see here, they opened up this area too, instead of leaving these walls closed in to give it more of an open flow. Okay? And we got a wood burning fireplace. Now, of course, we'd look at the seller's disclosure to ensure that this fireplace is usable. Okay? It could just be for the look of it, and you have to put some nice little cute electric logs in there, but we will see on the inspections. This area opens up and looks out to the front of the house again. A lot of windows, a lot of natural light. Okay? One of the bathrooms, another bathroom. This is a full bath, really nice. Now, what'll come up on the inspection is that the bathroom, they'll say, isn't vented. There's no venting, but it has a window. So as long as the bathroom has a window, it's okay. Okay? Because that's considered ventilation. You open it up. Good sized bathtub. It's deep and it's full. All right? So you've got two hallways here. You got this way to bedrooms, and you've got this way to bedrooms. So let's take a look. Good sized rooms as well. Very nice sized rooms. Again, the floors have been done all throughout. And when I look at the ceiling, it does look like there was probably something going on maybe at some point. There's nothing falling down, just some discoloration, like right here. And it looks like something that was patched and fixed. And again, a lot of times you can find things that have happened in a home and they fixed the problem outside and just didn't do anything to the inside, which is fine. Now this is a smaller room, a much smaller room. Maybe if you work from home or maybe you just want one of the kiddos to have a space of his own, this is perfect for that, okay? And there's a little closet there with access panel to the bathtub. Cute little closet there. Now we've already seen this room. I'm just going to turn off the slide as we go. And so that's 3 bedrooms so far that we've seen. And now we enter what is actually considered the master bedroom, Mom and Dad. Good space. Good sized closet. It does have a light switch in it. Again, very good space. This is a queen size bed, so if you want to put a king size, you certainly can. And it is a full bathroom, not a half, but a full. They've just updated the rain shower head here, give you a bigger shower head and a good sized bathtub. Also, again, not vented in the ceiling, but you have a window, so that makes it vented. This is a wonderful soaker tub. Wonderful, okay? Good space for a master bedroom and bathroom, all right? So, in my opinion of this property, I really like it. I think it's great for a family. It's just back on the market, and the opportunity for it to be here later may not be here, okay? So let's go ahead and, little small cosmetic things, but nothing that appears to be major. Nothing that appears to be major. I always look underneath. We haven't went down in the basement either, so let's just see here. Okay. Just making sure they don't have flex plumbing under there. We'll take a look on the outside, and then we're going to go down in the lower level, and we're going to wrap up the showing. All right. Stepping out. So on this side here, you got a little bit of buckle, not even buckling, just maybe where the paint probably had a little peeling, because if you see here, This gutter here should have probably had an extender on it. So when water runs from this gutter to this one, it probably should come down and maybe down underneath the porch versus, you know, coming down on your furniture and everything. Okay? Just something to point out. Not major though. And for this to be, listen, land, the land that you get on the back end of North County. That's amazing. The land. Your children, your family will truly have an amazing event. You could be socially distanced out here. This is a newer system here. That AC unit to cool the entire home, that's a newer system. And so remember when I talked about the orange lines that go around? This is actually some type of cable wire that needs to be buried. But because we saw those lines on the other side, it led us to believe that that is indeed your property. I'm impressed. I would tell you to put an offer in and probably don't delay. It won't last. They may already have some inspections. So we're going to go down in this basement here. Glad I'm not by myself. I just realized I didn't have no face mask. Too late now, huh? I have to pray to Jesus. This is just ventilation. And now we are in the basement. All right, so your washer and dryer goes there. They have 2 electrical panels. One is probably just a sub panel to offset some of the electricity for the property. Okay. Washer and dryer. This is a walkout basement. The homeowners have already updated the HVAC system. As you saw on the exterior, the AC looked very new, and we can tell that here. Okay, so you have a newer American Standard furnace that has been installed and inspected. See that? 11/4 of 20. So Chowning Heating and Cooling is an amazing company. We do a lot of business with them. So I do believe when seeing their names that you've got something there that's pretty solid. This hot water heater was put in May 18th of 2020. It has been certified by the county. It does have an expansion tank on it, as it should have on it, as long as the home was, or this has been updated after 2017. That's when expansion tanks were now part of the code. Okay. This is a walkout basement. So let's just see if we can get some lights going for you. And walk out. So it is underneath the porch area. Underneath that deck upstairs in the kitchen. Okay? Walkout basement. These are lights for the boom boom room. And another electric panel. So you got plenty of spaces in your panel to do whatever it is you want. Look at that. And this is new as of April the 27th of 2020. Okay. So more than enough electricity to support this home. And it's certified by the county. They've had a repair here to the cast iron stack, and this cast iron stack also was certified by the county May of 2020. Fire flashing where it needs to be. Fire flashing is to ensure that in the event of a fire on the lower level, it doesn't breathe up into your home. So this fire flashing is usually around bathtubs and toilets and such. So that's in place. All of this plumbing that has been updated has been certified by the county. If you choose to make this area a bedroom, you certainly could, because this is basically considered like an egress window, okay? So this egress allows access for exit to the home in the event of a fire. Good space. I don't see any water leaks or intrusion. I don't smell anything that's wet. At any time previous, there could have been some type of water. You know, vacant homes have its stuff back up, but as of now, I don't see or smell anything. And this is just a little scary storage room. How about that? Look like the timeout space. Put your kids in here, right? No, please don't. It's kind of a weird room. But if you work from home, that would probably be a great office. Like the kids can come and look through the glass and see that you're on the phone. Yeah, not bad. Well, this pretty much concludes the walkthrough of the property. Everything is as it should be. There's more than enough. And I believe your family would really like this home. So once again, we'll go on up to the kitchen and take one last look through. And we are going to thank you for allowing us to do the video tour for you here over on Lusher Road. This is Beatrice Covington, 314-709-7262, 314-709-7262. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call. Think you might want to write an offer. Have an amazing day.